Did you do
Hello.
something else to the music, Brandy?
No, I didn't do nothing else, but it's slightly extended.
I be noticing stuff, y'all. She be trying to sneak and do stuff, but I see you, girl. I
Oh
see
yeah,
you.
got to keep it exciting every week, even for us.
Period.
Well, I am B Brown, the Revolutionary.
And I am D. Today is Tuesday, April the 5th, 2022, which is crazy because I just feel like I was just saying January.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly. Like time is passing right along. You know what I mean? Like we already in April, y'all. We 4 months in 2022. Like for real.
yeah, that's something to think about. If you put it like that, definitely.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay, well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump right into the show.
Let's do
Um,
it.
one thing I want to point out about the show is that everything is not going to be a gossip column. We're going to throw a little gossip in everything, but sometimes we need to talk about real life situations.
Yeah,
So we like to do that. We like to give the people real life situations because over everything, we want to help people learn. We want to teach. We want to grow.
flourish.
Yes, yes, most definitely. So let's get into our first topic first and foremost. Okay. All right. Dr. Darius Williams at Talladega High School non-renewal contract sparks protests from parents and students. This is right around our neck of the woods. Let's talk about it. So, with that being said, I'm going to just share some things that I came across on my Facebook page, and I was really like, wow, like this how we doing it these days. And from my understanding, he was like the best thing that happened to Talladega High School. So I'm a little confused as in where are we with this situation? Because, at the end of the day, what's the deal? So Crystal Goings shared this post March 30th. Getting a FaceTime today with my niece, telling me she was at her first protest. I did what any good aunt would do. Told her how darn proud I am of her. Told her to make sure she didn't break any laws or rules and to make sure she took it all in and make sure her voice was heard. And that is exactly what she did. Zay Cunningham, Houston Goings, I am forever proud of you two. I am always in your corner and support all you do, especially when it's standing up for yourselves and classmates. Darius J. Williams, you have an army behind you, and I pray you see them all. Even if God sees fit to allow this to be, know that you have already changed so many lives and minds in Talladega. I pray you get to continue to do so. All right. It say photo credits to our favorite Talladega law enforcement officer. All right. So as you can see in the picture that this young student is protesting. She is protesting the fact that the principal contract was not renewed. And it says clear as day, that he was a good person, he was a good uh person to be in that place. And this is him right here, Mr. Darius J. Williams. I had a chance to meet him. And upon meeting him, I realized that he had a good spirit. He was energetic and he was willing to just help. That's the spirit that I picked up from him. So by him not getting a renewal contract, that kind of made my mind wonder, like, why would y'all do that? This man has an impeccable record. And it says THS has 99 problems, but an awesome principal ain't one.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Keep dog. Okay, so this is something that I'm really, 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 really wondering about. Like, why did they take this man's job away from him? And people are talking, and from what I heard,
they got somebody in their pocket.
well, let me tell you what I heard. This is word on the street. Word on the street that the superintendent is the one that got rid of him, and he too is a black man. I heard it was some jealousy there in that situation. Now, I can't confirm these rumors, but this is definitely what I heard in my ear, and I can say this. It may not be too far fetched because it usually be your own kind. Let's talk about it.
I feel like in general, not pertaining to this specific situation, in general, black people have a problem sticking together at times.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
It's enough out here for like if either you or I had that mindset, no one would be watching right now.
Come on.
We do the same thing in different area, different clientele, but I'm still trying to learn what she's learning. She opened the door up for me to do that.
And it's very crazy.
And she does it for free. And if she wanted to charge me, I'd be willing to pay that because sometimes you got to pay for stuff to get where you're going. But at the same time, she putting back into the community. She might feel like, let me be somebody that I wish I had when I was starting up.
Facts.
Because if you're doing it by yourself, you don't have nobody to just call, jump on the phone, ask a question, and know what's going on. It can get hard.
Yes, and hectic out there, especially when you're trying to do something. I don't like the fact that his job was taken away from him. I do feel like that if they had a reason to take it away, do your thing. But for people to be out there protesting, you know what that says to me?
Hateration and then dancery.
Got to be. Because it take a lot for us to get out there now with them signs, and for the students to be out there with the signs along.
So they're not going. I had to step away. Was they not going to class?
Really and truly, D, I don't have the inside scoop like I want to, but I do know this. If anybody know the next time they're going to be protesting, please let me know. I will be down there covering the story ASAP-ish. Like ASAP.
Period.
I'm
as
like,
you should.
I'm walking up to people like, hey, what's going on? And I'm going to let them speak because this is stuff that is concerning our community. I know for a fact a lot of people have been happy that he's been there. From my understanding, he turned that school around. He had them going in the right direction. Now, if y'all go put somebody in there that ain't got no business being in there and the school go downhill, then what?
Right.
I don't know. I don't like this situation. But we will keep you updated.
I feel like somebody in their pocket. That's my story.
Yeah.
Regardless of if it was somebody that he was trying to please, just higher up, it don't matter. That's what I feel.
Exactly.
Don't forget who you are when you get authority. That's the worst thing you can do. Because when I was a manager, even I was 19, I helped them clean the kitchen because I'm not going to ask nobody to do nothing that I wouldn't do or that you ain't seen me do. Just saying, in a leadership position.
Exactly.
Look, I had to drop that in there. Yes, I worked in the food industry in college and got up out of there. I wanted to be a waitress, but by the time I did, I think I was like 22, 23. I said, I'm done with food. I've been in food since I was 16. No, but I said that to say, don't forget who you are when you move along the line.
I was also in that field as well. And there are good things about it. There are bad things about it. I do know this one thing. We will be covering tips. We're gonna make sure we make that part of the show at some point in time. talking about going to a restaurant, your proper etiquette for being at a restaurant. Okay.
I was
All
finna
right.
say we can talk about it right now because I'll share a little bit, and Brandon, you can cut me off when you're ready. It took me to work a job where I received tips to understand. Because valet, look, I just got a raise. It's $7 an hour. But sometimes I might leave out with a couple hundred on the weekend because people are tipping. Yes, they're doing their job, but it's also a convenience to you because you don't have to go and get your food from the bag. These folks, you be tired standing up in a restaurant.
Yes.
Show
Yeah.
some gratitude.
Show some gratitude. And this is
Waitresses, if anyone's in the comments, like I know some people, $2 and
two
get
dollars
it
and
out the
13 cents
look, $2 and you get the rest out the mud. So
out the mud.
let's learn how to have a good attitude
That's
when we
right.
go these places and not act like yes they are doing their job, but let's not be extra over the top. You can have a complaint in an orderly fashion. You could
Exactly.
definitely do that, and if you don't like it after that, then but let's not be those people out acting out, cussing out the manager, knocking stuff over the table. Let's be grown.
And do not, I repeat, do not have your waiter or waitress running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you
Please,
leave $1. Like you're supposed to leave at least at this point in time, let's just say 15%. Okay.
absolutely,
15%. If
at the
you can't
minimum,
afford it, exactly. If you can't afford it, then don't go out to eat because you are messing with people's livelihood.
because you can't even leave people enough money to cover appetizer. You might not need to be eating like even if you go to the bar, tip the bartender. Yes, they are standing back there, but they're making sure everyone in this place that comes see them have a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? They probably up to two, you feel me, three. They
Mm-hmm.
might have other jobs and stuff, and they come just trying to, everybody out here trying to make it. Long story short, what we trying to say. Tip these people.
Tip these people. Tip these people. Bartenders make the same as waitresses, $2.13. If you go and you have a brewski, make sure you tip for that brewski. Just do right by your server.
Like
Um,
sometimes it just be out the kindness of my heart because I like when I go, I make sure I tip good because see, this is another thing. I'm in the comments. DJ Kano, DJs love tips. I've never thought about that. Tell us, kind of tell us about it. If you want to hop on, we can send you the link because I've never thought about DJs getting tips.
exactly. Me either. I'm not going to even lie to you. I've never thought about it.
And he also said tips should be at least 10%. To tip. I try my best to tip because my nieces were waitresses. Exactly. Exactly. I just hope he didn't. Oh, going to the principal. I just hope he didn't do something he shouldn't have done because he had the upper hand and thought he would get away with it. It's gonna always come back.
It's going to come out, but it's so crazy because usually when somebody do something out of line, everybody knows about it. Like you can't
Yeah,
really hide misconduct.
it
And
gets told.
the way these people are rallying for this man, it's hard for me to believe that he just did something because they
Yeah,
got rid of like three principals. Like, what was the reasoning behind it? Was it budget cuts? Who
but you're gonna
knows?
still need a principal. Oh, you talking about they're gonna still need a principal though, right?
Yeah, but they may be able to bring in a newcomer for something cheaper. Who knows? I mean, like I'm definitely going to be following up with this story because I definitely want to know more about it myself. Definitely. Because it's wow. I know that he's also a preacher. Yes, he is. So he is a man of God. He's married. His wife is the girls basketball coach at Talladega High School. So I mean,
And
it's
she's a
something to
very
add.
nice lady. I
Yeah.
played for the Lady Aggies. You feel me?
Shout out to the Lady Aggies.
From 2009 to 2014. Um, and I mean, just from her, I'll still periodically come around. I got to sit in on one of their practices, and I mean, she seemed like a very nice lady. The girls respond to her well. She have a very good spirit.
Well, we're gonna keep everyone updated about this. Do we have anybody else in the comments?
Yeah, I started backwards. Sorry, guys. He said he had to be a great person. I think so too. DJ Kano said, "What the best way to bring down a black person is to put another black person on them."
Applause,
And you
applause,
think you're doing
applause.
something, you're the monkey at the show. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
L Boogie said, "It's always your own kind."
Yes, Boogie, talk about it.
What up, though? Look, what's going on? And he said he's gotten $20 to play a song. You know
Oh
what? Now
wow,
I can
that's
see that
awesome.
because some people might just want to vibe right quick and they want to hear DJ play my song. I
Exactly.
feel it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. As
Oh,
you
so
can,
they done got rid of all the principals.
honey, they done did something. They done did something. We don't know what's going on in these streets.
They might be trying to bring in some people for the low.
But as you can
And
see,
I don't think during this time that anybody's going for less than their money.
right.
DJ Kano said, "I've gotten tipped an extra 100 for doing a great job doing a wedding." Okay,
Come on now. That's
set
what
the
I'm talking about.
vibe for real.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Cause somebody did me like that for a prom photo shoot, and she was like, "Thanks again." I was like,
It feels good to get tips. I ain't gonna even lie to you. A
"It
good
lets you know you did what you're supposed to do," and that's why people in the serving field, whatever you do, DJ, photography, waiting tables, bartending, like that kind of give you that extra push. I'm like, all right, they might be tired as a dog on they last 2 hours of their 12. Guess what? You keeping them folks pushing because they're like, all right, they already got money in their pocket, but they're not thinking about that. Just help them
right.
keep them going. When y'all be doing the DoorDash, tip these people. DoorDash, Instacart, anytime somebody brings something to your house, don't leave them $2.
And guess what? If you can't afford it, don't do it. Just leave it alone.
Cause it don't
Leave it
make no
alone.
reason for these folks to bring your groceries and you pay for delivery. They don't get the full delivery. Why? Because I done did it before. I done did some everything. I
Huh?
did Instacart shop. They get a percentage of that.
Straight
And yeah,
hustle.
they do give you some mileage, but tip these people,
Tip these people.
please.
All right, we're gonna move right along with our next topic, y'all. Funeral at the club. Let me give y'all a little bit of the backstory, okay? Rapper Goonie body was propped up on the stage at Bliss nightclub for one last turn up. The embalmed corpse overlooked the crowd, fully dressed, wearing a crown. Some were stone faced, while others danced and praised the situation. Um, his name is Markel Morrow. Was found weeks ago with a fatal gunshot wound. Family members believe that he was a victim of an armed robbery. And to put this all into context, y'all, let me just share my screen and show y'all what I saw.
I was just hoping you
Baby,
ain't find nothing.
child, I can't make this stuff up. Just hold on, y'all. Y'all see him?
That's him in the. They need to
Yes,
stop. They.
that is him, honey. Up there. Up there, y'all. Wow.
I've literally seen it all.
Wow.
When I say have a party, if I end up leaving, do it at the repast.
I ain't lying, y'all. Listen.
I didn't even go to the club for real. Please. Do you know they pay extra for that?
And hold on. Oh, and well, from upon my
What Mr. Gray
investigation,
said tonight.
upon my investigation, the club didn't even know that they were gonna do that. So, actually, they're still investigating the situation because they didn't know that he was going to do that. So they told people that, they are sorry if anybody was offended. But let me show you this other video as well, because
Brandy,
you can
please.
see it a little bit better.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Brandy, please. Please. I
Yeah.
can't take it no more.
Yep.
So, DJ Kano, are you going to take the gig? You get that phone call or that text message, somebody hit your phone, hey, I need you to do a funeral. You're going to be like, all right. But it's going to be at the club. Like, what would be your response if you pulled up to your gig and this is what's going on? If they didn't tell the club, they might not have told the DJ.
Exactly. Who
I'm
knows?
curious. We got some comments to catch on, and we're
Let's
going to
check these
continue to talk
comments.
about it because I'm sick of it. DJ Kano said, yes, pay me for what I'm worth because you get what you pay for. That's right. I didn't even hear it. See, that's good I've been off the internet because I didn't see it. I didn't see it, not one bit. DJ Kano said, I'm speechless, no comment. The truth about a boss, humans. Like, 40 at the door, skip line is going to be 100. Skip line 100. You say you're going to leave. Sandra Stone said, wow, right? I done seen it all. L Boogie says, OMG, foolishness at its finest. And I'm just trying to think, like, how much money was spent. I want to talk to the funeral home directors. Get them, look, Brandon, let's get them on the show because
Facts.
I just want to know. Yolanda says, hey, girl. First time seeing your name tonight. Look, you are late.
Hello.
Or you've been running both pages or you're late. But where are we? Yolanda says, y'all don't remember TLC had a show called Best Funerals? They had themes similar to this. One man was on a motorcycle, leather jacket, all. Listen.
Yes, I do remember that.
I am weak, so you'll take it.
Yep. Give me my money.
Better pray before you go get that money for real. This isn't as uncommon as we think. Well, don't ask me to go because I'm probably not going to make it.
That's true.
I might sit in the car for a little while and then pull off here from the outside.
That's true.
That's just different. It's very different. To each his own.
To each his own. But, baby, don't put me at no club. Y'all better not do that to me. Baby, if you do, I'm coming back to hunt all of y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Nah. Baby, don't put me at no club. Don't do that. No. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to come around and, baby, love the situation, all the memories, and keep it moving.
And
baby,
take a shot for me.
Don't take me to no club, though. I'm going to need for y'all not to do that.
I will make sure.
Because, baby, that ain't what I want to do. That ain't how I want to be remembered my last time.
Yeah, I seen her at the club about a week ago. What? Brandy, please. Please.
It's wild. And another thing, though, we got to think about who we dealing with. He was 24 years old. These are the new millennial babies. And, baby, all they know is the club and turn up, turn up, turn up. So he was very young and definitely living a street life because I watched some of his videos. And, baby,
I could tell
That's
you
all
in
he
the
knew.
street life by the funeral at the club.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But
Hold on, got one more. DJ Kato said, I've done male's stripping party before and not again. K-Ray tricked me. Like, what was
ah,
your... You had to snap back into it real quick.
mm-hmm.
Obviously, because you here with all your stuff now. So now what?
Mm-hmm.
That's everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight.
Yes, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate those who come back every week. We appreciate y'all for supporting us, baby. Because when we blow all the way up, it's on and popping. Trust. The truth about a boss, ENT says his mother can't be that old to agree to that foolishness. Baby, you know she's still turning up. She probably got 2 or 3 grandbabies, and then they call her grandma because she ain't getting old.
They call her
In
by
her
her
mind.
first name.
Sherry.
They call her by her first name. And no questions about it.
No questions asked.
I'm telling you what's going on.
Child.
But
It's
bless their
wild out here in these
family. And
streets.
we do send our condolences here from Talk About It Tuesday.
Yep.
But that was definitely different. Rest in peace, young man.
Yep. All right. Well, we're going to move right along to the next topic. All right. Do we got one more
Yep.
comment?
DJ Caitlin says, I'm glad I was able to view you guys tonight. Of course.
Thank you. We
Thank you so
appreciate you.
much. Miss Bobby, hey, sweetheart.
Hey, Miss Bobby. Miss Bobby came through.
Yes.
All right. So our next topic, AAU basketball team beat up the ref after basketball game in Lithonia, Georgia. Child. It seems that this situation has went viral. Let's watch the video first. Let's watch the video, and then we shall discuss it after that. All right. Let's talk about it. Now, there are so many things I see wrong with this video. And the first thing I'm going to say is disrespectful children.
Yeah, I'll be lucky if y'all don't go to jail. They got your name on the roster.
Well, according to TMZ, the police are investigating. It went so viral that TMZ shared it today. Okay? So once TMZ get a hold of it, baby, ain't no telling what all going to happen after that. But all I'm saying is that at the end of the day, why would you even try to put your hands on an adult?
Exactly.
Baby, you have no couth. And let me reach out to the parents real quick. When you teach your child from yay high up until 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, it's just certain things they're not going to do. Because, baby, I never once in my life tried to fight a referee, nor did my coach condone that type of behavior.
Nor did my mama.
First of all, I was too busy worried about getting my head tore up when I got home.
Right.
So, I mean, I just don't understand why anyone would even take that type of authority into their hands. It's too much. It's too
Definitely
much.
starts at home.
It starts at home. And I'm actually, I feel sorry for just the whole situation
Were their
because,
parents in attendance?
yeah, yeah, it could have really. I mean, I'm not sure. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. But all I know is that I hate that happen. I
And
hate
what
that
I'll
happen.
say, I asked that question because, yeah, you might not be able to make every single game, but let's not make it a habit of putting our kids in extracurriculars and not being there. If your kid
Exactly.
asks you to come to their gymnastics, I don't care. Whatever it
Exactly.
is, go support your children.
And you know what? All right, let me say this because I don't want to 100% just bash the coach or the team because when I tell you that this team was created for low income kids, so it had all the right intentions. But baby, that situation was not it.
Mm-mm.
Like, please, somebody share this with everybody around the world. There are better ways to handle situations. I mean, first of all, let's think before we react because, baby, the eye in the sky, aka the camera, catches everything. So,
Yeah.
therefore, you cannot dispute what is on a camera, baby. That's not Photoshop stuff. So think before you react. And also know that when you do something so great for a community of kids that are low income, baby, you got to hold them to the highest standard because people already automatically are going to look at them in a certain type of way. Let's be real. Let's be real. Because when you come from a certain place, people automatically want to put a stigma on you.
Yeah.
Let's change that and make sure that the kids are our first priority and show them the right way because everybody is really talking about this story and they have nothing good to say about it.
It ain't nothing good to say about it.
I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed to see some young kids swinging at an adult. Even if the referee had bad calls all night long and he didn't do right by the team, walk away with your head up with some pride. Now do a video and talk about the situation and take a picture of them and tell everybody this is a bad referee. But do not, I repeat, do not put your hands on someone. Basketball is the greatest sport in the world, in my book. Therefore, it should be treated with dignity. Okay. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. People in the comments, I really want y'all to come in and comment on this situation because we got to do better in our
Yeah.
community. What do y'all have to say?
The
What do
truth
y'all
about it, Boss ENT says, shouldn't.
let me
Where'd
get
you
that
go?
done?
Are you clicking on it?
No, no, no.
No.
I was just moving it.
Shouldn't a child feel comfortable fighting an adult and they can't respect the coach or something?
Facts.
DJ Kano says, "What we always think violence solves problems. Drama always equals worse drama." Definitely
Amen.
agree.
Yes.
And he says, "Yes, support goes a long way for sure.
Yes. Yes.
Even as an adult, if you have adult children, children support your parents. Don't let it be a one-way street."
Mm-hmm.
The truth about a boss ENT says, "I guarantee every child in that foolishness isn't respectful at home.
Yes.
They can't be.
Ain't
They're
no
too
way.
comfortable."
Too comfortable, honey. Too comfortable. I would be too scared what my mom and my daddy gonna do to me when I do get home.
Exactly. I
And,
watch all those.
and then it go a little bit deeper than that. Cause baby, when my mama get on the phone and tell my aunties and stuff, then they gonna have something to say.
Okay, and last thing you want to hear is everybody mouth for 3 months.
Oh my God. Like I'm gonna be the
Unless
friend.
somebody come in from out of town, then they want to have the long conversation. I thought we was finished with this.
But the biggest problem in this situation is that it is not over. Who knows what's going to come of this situation? We will definitely keep you guys updated. I don't want to spend too much time on this situation because I'm very disappointed. I just want to let everybody know and hit on it. Let everybody know that this is not cool. This is not cool at all. And ain't no way you can tell me that it's right. Yep. All right, so we're going to move right along with the show, honey, because at the end of the day, we all should be learning what's right and what's wrong. Let's see. DJ Kano said, yes, Brandy, you know our parents didn't play that. Baby. Listen here. Ain't nobody trying to get their back toe up and have strips on their back for acting a fool. Seriously. Let's be real. Let's be real. Like, come on. We know better than that, honey. All right. So our next story goes to Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Rock. Mr. Rock. Tony Rock calls Jada Pinkett Smith a BITC to the H. Now, thing is with this, Chris Rock's brother, Tony Rock, shares his thoughts on Will hitting his brother. And by calling Jada a B, baby, you done went too far. Like, you could have just said anything else, but you didn't have to call that woman out her name. Like, it was not her fault that Will went up there and did what he did. But for you to sit up and call that woman out her name, it just kind of made me look at you in a certain type of way. But I'm about to play the clip real quick so y'all can hear.
Oh, we on pot for the rest of the year. Oh, we on pot for the rest of the year. Let's set some ground rules right now, y'all. Let's set some ground rules. If I say anything tonight, anybody got a fucking problem with? You got one motherfucking option what you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because if you think you're going to walk up on this stage, this ain't the motherfucking Oscars. And if you walk your ass up here, you ain't nominated for shit but these motherfucking hands. Oh, we on pop the rest of the year, nigga. Every time you see me do a show, pop. I ain't want to start the show like that. You want to hit my motherfucking brother? Because your bitch gave you a side eye? Oh, it's a lot of Rock Brothers. Y'all ain't know it's a lot of Rock Brothers. It's 10 of us, motherfucker. You about to see all the Rock Brothers. You gonna be like, I ain't even know that nigga was a Rock Brother. That nigga a Rock Brother? That's a Rock Brother? I ain't gonna start the show like that, but I just wanna let y'all know that shit ain't gonna ride. That shit ain't gonna ride, nigga. I don't got a lot of shit to lose, nigga. Some more gonna have me on the tour regardless. Y'all might never see me on TV again, but. Now with that said, Riley, how y'all doing?
Had to open up the show respectfully.
All right, y'all.
Had to open it up respectfully.
So let's talk about it. Can we talk about it?
I am so weak. The truth about a boss says you can't expect little Nook them to be productive when you taught it was funny cussing it too. I know that's right.
Exactly, little Nook. I ain't lying, little Nook them bad as H now.
Okay, and DJ Kano, he's tickled. Hey, Helen, it was very, very wrong.
Hello, Helen.
I'm weak. They said yes. Address Will. We chopped it up. Did we not? We talked about Will last week.
Honey, we talked about it for like 45 minutes.
Yeah. The truth about it, boss said I'm that bit, and your bruh got you slapped in my Jada voice. DJ Kano says address Will if you had a problem, man up. Man.
Exactly. Man to man, leave Jada out of this. Like, Jada ain't got nothing to do with that.
And the truth about it, boss said, if it's 10 of y'all, where was y'all at
that
that
night.
night? Well, yeah, where were y'all?
Exactly.
Maybe they were busy. Said very disrespectful.
And it was.
And again, to Chris Rock, I feel like he handled it better than most people. He's literally rolling. I can't say rolling with the punches, but you know.
But he was. But he was. Thing is this. Will look, it's a division in the situation. Will was right. Will was wrong. However, my stance on the situation is that I'm not mad at Will. And the reason why I'm not mad at Will is because Chris Rock has been reckless with his mouth. He's been saying a lot of racist things. He get in front of the white people on their stage and their platform, and he just do black people any type of way. When you already got a sprinkle of black pepper in the audience, you gonna down talk the black pepper. Baby, leave the black folks alone and make a joke about the white people that you're in the crowd with. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Like, we already going through enough as it is, and here you go making all these. Baby, wait a minute. Your 2016 Oscars was horrible. Like, it was so racist. I was just like, I didn't find none of them jokes funny.
Dang.
So I ain't mad that he got popped in the lip.
Let's see. Helen says he just talking. It had to be him and his brother. The truth about it, boss ENT says, learn how to control your tongue because you never know what someone is going through. True facts. True facts. And Yolanda says, my whole thing is Chris Rock has been pandering to those not of his skin folk for a very long time. Will was within his right to do so. Yeah, you handle one thing one type of way in the culture, and another way, sometimes you got to smack somebody in their mouth at the Oscars. And DJ Kano says, yes, as a DJ, you should entertain your audience. Exactly.
And my thing is this as well. I know that the situation definitely could have been handled differently.
Yeah.
It could have been handled differently. But my thing is this. Everybody has a breaking point, and we don't know how that made Will feel. You know what I'm saying? We all know that Will has a very, very, very impeccable record of being a good man. He's never been in no trouble, y'all. Not in the public eye. We don't know nothing about it. He do one thing, and y'all want to throw him under the bus, in the river, hogtied. Leave that man alone. Let him say his apology, and let's move on from this. Okay?
And what I can't think of what production. I should have sent it to you, but a production is on pause right now.
Well, I actually have that in the notes as one of the stories, so we can go ahead and address that right now. But Bad Boys 4 was put on hold. That production was put on hold because Universal want to see how this all going to play out before they just put this movie in the forefront. And mind you, I had read about it, I know at least like a month ago, they was talking about how this is going to be the last one and it's going to be the best one and all that. But all of a sudden now there's a little bit of controversy. And y'all going to put the movie on hold? Did y'all put the movie on hold for Harvey Weinstein with the couch? When he kept doing all them Hollywood actresses and everybody knew what he was doing to all the Hollywood actresses. Everybody knows about the couch, Harvey. Everybody knows. But did y'all put any of his movies on hold? Nope. No, you didn't.
That is crazy. They better put that movie out.
Come on now. We need that for the culture.
And Yolanda says, and them saying that he made black people look bad is beyond me. How many times have people been slaughtered in defense of those not of us? Violence is okay for one and not the other. Okay.
Exactly. Come on with it.
Yolanda says, why are we trying to look good for anyone other than ourselves? We need to hold our own standards to our own people and not the fragility of those that have committed some of the greatest atrocities of humanity. Okay, vocabulary.
And check
I had to slow it down for you, Yolanda. Let the people know what's going on, but seriously.
Yes, but you're telling the truth.
Woo, like she had me tongue tied, had to get my words together. DJ Kano said, "You ladies did a great job. Did great tonight once again. Be sweet. Talk to you later. Good night."
Thank you. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Good night. But yeah, this is just beyond me. Like, I really feel like, what is his name? Because I ain't never know his name. Tony. Mr. Tony Rob. Bruh, you are just, okay, understand. Because if somebody hit one of my siblings, I'm going to feel a certain type of way as well. But can you please address the fact that your brother sits around other white comedians and they say the N-word and y'all always talking about black folk and they be saying the N-word? Like, can we have some form of boundaries when it comes to us doing better in our community? I know you all Hollywood now. You done got your teeth fixed and your hand ain't like this as much as they used to be. But bruh, think about your community. Think about your community, okay? Think about your community. Or do we even matter to you anymore? Do we? Just a question. I just don't know. Let's see. What are the people saying? Let's check out to see if we have any comments. See if the people got anything they want to say.
Everything looks like it is. Oh, here we go. Sunshine. And once again, people are missing the point. Once again, the black woman is the butt of the joke. Bill Mayer said she should have just gotten a wig. And for what? All right, so Facebook user says he's going to bleach his skin next.
Come on with it. Yes, and is. All right, y'all. We're going to move right along with the show because, baby, we know that's foolishness. And we could be talking on this for like 30 minutes, honey.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep it moving to the next
30 more minutes.
All right. So, Kentucky man William Virgil spent 28 years in prison for a crime he did not commit, and he also passed away fighting for justice. Let's talk about it, y'all. Once again, some of these stories that I bring to the forefront, I do not like to bring them to the forefront, but I know that I have to for the simple fact that this is bringing awareness to the things that be going on in the world today. But as you can see, that Mr. William Virgil spent 28 years in prison for a murder he did not commit, and the DNA proved that it was all just a lie. And as you can see, for 6 years, he tried to hold them accountable in court and sue them for big bucks. And for 6 years, they kept delaying, and he recently passed away. That is so foul. That is so foul. And you know what? This all ties back into the whole Chris Rock situation. Bruh, that's what we talking about. This the type of stuff that black people have to fight for every day. And yet and still, you on a doggone platform making jokes, acting a fool. Like, everybody want to laugh. You know, I know sometimes jokes can hit under the belt, but baby, you overdoing it, bro. You overdoing it. You are really over. If you want to do something, come down here to Sycamore, Sylacauga, Alabama, Toddler County, and donate some money so we can build a gym, so we won't have to keep asking these folks to use their rec that they don't really want us to use, and they shut down VBCC. If you want to do something, Chris Rock, if you see this, bruh, if you see this, come down here and go and donate $500,000 to the cause. So we'll know that you for us. Because at this point, we don't know that you for us. We fighting stuff like this in the justice system every single day. And yet and still, you want to make jokes about stuff that's not really funny in my community. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like this, can you imagine being 20 years old and you get out of prison when you're 48? And you never committed that crime, then they never give you anything. Like, they at least owe you some money, at least. Yeah. And they never give you anything. You end up passing away. Like, I feel like his family should definitely fight for this situation.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. They should definitely fight for the situation because he didn't deserve that. Yep. And we're going to move right along with our next topic, y'all, because this ties everything on in for the remainder of the show. Holding yourself and our community accountable. Of course, we can always have someone on here because maybe we know entrepreneurs, please believe
Yeah.
it. But we actually want to help teach some lessons when it comes to our show. And I want to bring this to the forefront. So let me give you guys some information. Holding our community accountable. This is an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility for your actions. When accepting responsibility, you can generate positive results. Take ownership. When being accountable, you accept consequences for your actions. When roles are clear and people are held accountable, work gets done efficiently and effectively. Let's talk about it.
I mean, even within your household, everything, if you have people there, should be like a team effort. Something as simple as keeping the house clean. Your house, that's
Exactly.
your community. In your
Exactly.
neighborhood, you're kind of held accountable for. You don't want to be the only the house with your grass jacked up.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
so, even with something as simple as that, I'd be like, okay, I need to make sure I'm not the last house to get my grass cut. When they start
Exactly.
cutting, I get the text in my yard, man, because just that's the most simple example that I could literally pull out because that's just something that my yard not finna be tore up. The last one on the street, at least, because the weather just changed. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And for the people tuned in, let me ask y'all a question because I really want to hear y'all opinion on this. How do you feel about these young men sagging their pants where the point where their whole buttocks is out, where the pant is up under the buttocks, and they're in public places like the hospital or Walmart or anywhere other than a club where it may be accepted, and older people walking by got to see this? Do that feel like disrespect to y'all, or is it just me? Because I had a long conversation with a friend of mine, and how I feel about it is that it's disrespectful. And it starts at home. Like, baby, you ain't got to be Steve Urkel, but why do you want to have your booty out, your whole booty now, in a public place? Like, it's horrible. Like, I don't think that is right for you to make people want to see your booty. Like, you might as well just be naked. You might as well just be naked. I mean, just because you got on some spandex underwear and that's covering your booty up, that don't mean nothing. Like, that's so disrespectful. Like, I hate to be out with my mom and I see somebody with their pants up under their booty. Like, no, it's a no for me. And it's always going to be a no for me because it's a time and place for everything. Y'all chime in, tell me what y'all think about that. What y'all think? What you think about it, D?
Why would you want to walk around with your booty out? That's what I think. Why you want to walk around with your butt out?
Like, no.
I don't.
Like,
It just
no.
is disgusting. Don't try to come and talk to me if your pants is. Pull your pants up.
Like, I don't care if you do it, but in a public place where other people have to be, like, do it at home. Okay? Because even with some of you females, some of your stuff be a little too provocative in public. Like, don't nobody want to see your booty cheeks. Okay? And you also can put them big jugs up here and there as well. Because at the end of the day, baby, present yourself in a way where people won't even be looking at you crazy. Yes, this is a free country, but baby, have some respect. That's what I'm talking about at the end of the day. Can we talk about respect? I'm gonna make sure I bring that on the next show so we can talk about some respect, because a lot of people don't understand about respect. Baby, I ain't judge you about nothing you do because you might not like what I do, but baby, I don't try to flip and put nothing in your face, baby. I just be me. But that is just absolutely wrong, because your booty is something that is sacred, that's supposed to be seen by the person I guess you love, honey. Baby, I don't love you because I don't even know you, so I really don't want to see it. Let's just be real. That ain't right. That ain't right. It just ain't right, y'all. Nope. At the end of the day, let's hold each other accountable. Let's have free will to do the things that we want to do, but let's not definitely overdo it. Like, once we start holding each other accountable, things will be so much better in our community, y'all. I'm finna go to the comments and see what we talking about. I had a talk with Easy. It's very disrespectful. If anyone on earth sees him sagging, call me. Most definitely. If they looked into the history of wearing the pants like that, they would switch it up real quick. Well, Miss Sunshine, let's go and tell them what it means. It means you invite another male into your life. You basically saying, come and get it. Dinner's ready. Okay? It's just
wow.
That's the best way I can put it. Hey, Mama D. Mama D in the building.
Hey.
A young man in front of me in line looked at me and pulled his up.
Because he already
knew. Thank God.
His mom would not accept that in real life.
Thank God. Because that
he
is
probably
too
on
much.
spring break.
That is too much. Like, we don't want to see that. Like, no. Thank God that he showed some form of respect for you. Oh my God. Because a lot of them,
your holy draws.
D Wilson says, hello D, how you doing? D Wilson says,
hey girl,
I'm young and I can't stand it. I can't stand when my friends do it, or anyone for that matter. Belts exist for a reason. It's not cute, just straight weird, to be honest. Come on with the weirdness, D. That is straight up. That is weird. Very weird, honey. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get a shirt. I'm gonna make a shirt that says weird. Pull your pants up.
The message has to be said.
Okay. Hey y'all. Hey D, we glad you tuned in, my girl.
Yes, thanks for coming.
Listen, Miss Sunshine says, it goes back to slavery, actually. This is how the masters would let it be known who was one of their boys, from what I've read and been told. And I could definitely see that, Sunshine. Thanks for that lesson. I can definitely see that, because, you know, there wasn't such thing back in the day as buck breaking. Yes, buck breaking, where they would take the most masculine man of the family or the head of the family, because, you know, black men are built different. They're very brute. And they would get them and they would mutilate them in a way in front of their families so they could lose respect for them. So they can show them that they can break them down to the least common denominator. Baby, that's just real foolish. And that says more about you than it does about the man itself. Like, why would you do that? But go and read about it on Google, called buck breaking, and you'll understand, because I don't want to put it all out there on Front Street because it's disgusting. But yeah, I feel you on that. But that basically concludes our show for tonight, y'all. But at the end of the day, I want us to start being more accountable for our actions.
Absolutely. It starts with you and your mindset. You have to have that mindset of how you're going to react. You have to already be 2 steps ahead of yourself.
Most definitely. I mean, just because somebody else is doing it don't mean you have to do it. And just because it is the norm does not mean that you have to follow the trend. The quote that I put up on my Facebook page the other day is, if everybody is thinking alike, then somebody is not thinking. Baby, let's be real. Somebody is not thinking if everybody feel like they got to do the same thing. With the little fight at the with the referee, I'm so glad that because some of the players did not participate, and thank God for that. And I hope they really truly go back and check out the situation and see that everybody was not a part of that. But baby, that made the whole team look bad. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
So who is accountable for this? Like,
even like if you was a parent and you had on some supporting gear, they're gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, yeah, that's one of them." Where the coaches and the players got to find the ref.
exactly.
They're not gonna want to take you nowhere else. They're not gonna invite you to no other tournaments this season.
Exactly.
Be lucky if your season don't get pulled.
Exactly. So that's what I'm talking about. We got to start being accountable for our actions. Miss Sunshine says, "Stay blessed, everyone." Thank you, Sunshine, because you know what that music mean, right?
Yeah.
You know what that music mean.
She stayed up with us tonight. I'm proud of you, girl.
All right. She didn't say she was going to bed not one time. I'm shocked. She must have had some B12
or something, or a nap
earlier today.
I'm telling you.
But yes, everyone, that concludes our show. And once again, make sure you follow myself, B Brown the Revolutionary, which is right on your screen. Also follow me at Brandy Brown Media and Photography. And make sure you follow The Truth About a Boss ENT for all the updates on all the latest gossip.
Follow me on Captured by Destiny. And if we're cool, you'll know my personal. Y'all be safe and have a good rest of your week. Be productive, show some gratitude and some respect, and pull your pants up. Y'all have a good night.
All right, we'll see y'all next Tuesday, same time, same place. Millionaire Pending.
Peace.